y'all, I'm just over here crying. I thought about the Shanquela Robinson case, and that's why I'm crying. That's why I'm weeping, because I'm in so much pain right now, because as a mother, 2 times, right? Pregnant twice, 2 babies. And that's really because I sinned. So that's really because of the grace of God, because we know that abortion is killing a baby and abortion is murder and it's wrong. So by the grace of God, But I just, as a mother, I just remembered when a loving mother takes their baby out the hospital, they tell you to hold the baby in such a way, because the baby's so delicate, and you don't want to jostle the baby because its neck is so fragile. And any loving mother, you'll see her carry the baby. For months we carry our babies until they can hold their head strong. And even today, like, even you could see me, like, if I get upset or something and pull my baby close to me, you could see there's a special technique we have as experienced mothers. Even today, my babies are older, and I know how to pull. I can yank my babies with a special technique, and their heads won't jostle. And this, some of y'all might think this is lame or small, but it just broke my heart, because I just can't imagine that same baby grows up and somebody intentionally picked this woman's baby up. It would have been sad if it was a man. I keep telling y'all, it's not funny. Sodom and Gomorrah is not funny. It is not funny when men get raped. Because if you think if it can happen to a man, you think it can happen to you too? Are you serious? That's the kind of community you want? Is that the kind of country you want? A whole entire Sodom and Gomorrah? But somebody took this woman's baby and slammed this baby down to the ground so hard that it snapped her neck. And I was just thinking, that's the pure opposite of what this woman had to do in order to grow this baby. And I just, if nobody else feels the pain that this mother must be feeling, because she didn't give birth. None of us give birth so someone can brutally murder our children. And someone gave birth to this child and held this child. They didn't shake her. They didn't jostle her neck. They held her gently to get her through those stages. Only for someone to take this helpless woman and throw her down so hard that it separated her neck, her head from her body. And I'm feeling the pain of this mother. I just want to say that this is so cruel. It's such a cruel thing to kill a mother's child. I don't care that they're grown. I believe in self-defense. I believe in justified homicide. But I do not believe in murder. And this was murder of someone's child who loved her dearly. And no, none of us can bring her back, and I gotta admit, I'm pissed off of that. I'm pissed that this woman can't be brought back. I'm pissed that she was brutally raped. She was brutally tortured. But how hard do you have to throw someone down to the ground? Especially when they're helpless. She was helpless like a baby. Y'all, she was catatonic, if you don't know what that means. Look that word up. They beat and raped her until she stopped resisting. She was gone, y'all. Y'all don't get it. They was hoping that her family could save her. I'm trying to tell you, because I paid real close attention to the video. That child was gone. Shanquela left before she died. They would have got a shell. They beat and raped this woman senseless until her essence left her. Y'all don't understand how serious this is and how horrible it is. I'm gonna need to see people act like they won't tolerate this in their communities, whether it's a child or an adult, whether it's a woman or a man. We can't be tolerating this in America. Oh, sorry, this happened outside America. But these people who did this live in America, folks. They among us. I guess they feel like they can do this to us. They can do this to our babies. This doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. I can barely breathe. I'm congested. I have to go take care of myself. I have sinus. I try not to whine about it. So it makes crying complicated. It actually hurts. I have runner's asthma, so it hurts to run. And I have sinuses, so it hurts to cry. But I don't mind, because this was worth it. This was worth hurting. It hurts me to run, and it hurts me to cry. Right? I have one rare condition. Sinuses is not rare, but runner's asthma is rare. But nonetheless, I just want y'all to know, this is what it looks like when it says in the Bible, love your neighbor as you love yourself. I'm a mother, and I'm crying off this baby because I remember when you would beat the hell out of somebody if they snatched your baby and jostled their neck on purpose. We're not horrible people. Sometimes people don't know no better, but on purpose. Yeah, you would. It's understandable. You defend your baby. How hard do you... She was helpless as a baby. She was catatonic, if you don't know what that is. Look it up. We need new laws. If you rape somebody to the point where they come back and a man's wife is not the same person. She's not the person he married. She's gone. That's murder, folks. That's murder if a child is raped so bad. They don't talk anymore. They don't communicate. This is murder. We need stronger laws for people to get real justice, because sometimes the person dies. Sometimes they die inside. They don't come back sometimes. I believe we know miracles exist. It's a ministry, so you'll never hear anything different. The person can come back. Don't ever stop believing. But it can be so bad, folks. Some people, it's a spectrum. It's a lie to some people. Everybody has the same thing. There's different levels, right? You can have friends that get out of hand, get drunk, right? I remember this guy got drunk and he was genuinely sorry. It didn't culminate to a rape or anything, but he was genuine. Brother was genuinely sorry. So, and I'm not going to apologize. My channel is serious. So if you don't like serious things, this is the wrong channel for you. You're in the wrong place. My channel is not for stupid stuff. My channel is serious. A brother was genuinely sorry. I thought dude was going to cry. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. No one should have to hunt you down if you do something wrong. That's how we should be. We shouldn't even need cops, but we need cops because we live amongst some straight criminal monsters. But we should be grown. We should accept responsibility, accept accountability. We should be sorry, and we shouldn't be doing these things. But look, folks, we need tougher laws. If someone get raped and they don't talk no more, they're catatonic. That's death, folks. We need to give each other more justice. The Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And if we really love each other, we'll give each other better justice. Because you can't tell me that's not a murder. That's a murder. She don't talk to her husband no more. She can't communicate. She can't speak. She can't, like, sometimes it's physical. Sometimes they can't physically. It's so brutal. And we got to get out of being goofy. On the internet, it's easy to be goofy. It's spectrums. You'll have a situation like that case where, like, a brother was genuinely sorry, you keep moving on. Dude, like, you can't handle the alcohol. I knew for right there, then and there, like, never, ever, ever, right? Even the best guy, like, no. First of all, that's sin. Dating is sin. So should have been doing it in the first place. Second of all, you're a lady. Why are you hanging out with a drinking dude? You're enough. If you're not enough, that's the wrong man. That's not your husband. You're enough. You're more than enough. They didn't say Abraham got drunk and then saw Sarah and was like, whoa. Isaac got drunk, saw Rebecca and was like, whoa. No. So you're more than enough. If the alcohol is required, leave. American women got to have more self-respect. But first of all, God, because you can't have self-respect without God. But we need tougher laws and stuff, because I get it. If I was the judge, they'd have all kinds of justice. That baby, I can't, how so many women saw this. How did y'all not see she was catatonic? The family would have got a shell back. It still wouldn't have been justice. They raped and beat this defenseless baby until she stopped screaming, until she stopped resisting, until she could no longer think. At the point of death, and I'm disappointed in the lawyers and in the doctors that didn't share this information with you, at the point of her actual death, she was long gone way before then. She was gone way before then. That was just the death of her physical body, folks, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this. We need real justice in this country, and I do not want to live like this, because I actually love myself and I love other people and I have self-respect. I'm not an animal, and I don't want to live amongst a bunch of animals.